Okay, so this is a video on, here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just a small video on how I fertilize, there we go, fertilizing the yard, and irrigating my yard, which some people have asked about. The irrigating, or the fertilizing that I'm doing right now is just a standard weed killer grass fertilizer that I'm using, and this is the backyard, which is the west side. Anyway, just use a standard fertilizer weed killer on it. Give it a nice even spread, and yep, now we're switching to the opposite side of what we were just seeing. You see how the shed is lifted up in the back about a few inches there, maybe about 12 inches or so. People were asking me about that all the time, and that's because of the irrigation. When the water comes in, it's about, in the backyard, it's probably about 10-11 inches worth of water in that area, so it has to be lifted so it doesn't flood. And this is the north side of the house now, and I'm going to just start fertilizing all of this side now. Nice and easy. Hello. And fertilizing. I think next I'm going to be doing the front yard. Yep, switch us over to the front yard. Back and forth, back and forth. Trying to grow some grass up there by the rose bushes, and I have a note on my mailbox to tell the mail people to please walk around the house. They would always trample right through there. They wouldn't allow the grass to grow. That's it. Whew. Yeah, big job. It's hot outside. Now I'm opening up the valve for the irrigation, which is going to be coming in a few minutes. Going into the shed and working on the valve. Now I'm opening up the gate, or closing the gate down so that it'll start the water. And you can start seeing the birds starting to come in. That's the water, which is starting to flow into the yard. I'm sure you can see the reflection there, but all the birds are jumping around and eating all the little earthworms that come up and little bugs that float to the top. Let me see, what else? Oh, just a little quick scare there. This is just another perspective showing that. You'll see right below the shed, if you watch real carefully here, you'll see the water start to fill up now. There it comes, and there it goes, and it's starting to rise up really slow. After a few more, probably about another 30 minutes or so, that'll rise up about another 2 inches underneath, and that's why the shed is lifted up. Here's another fast motion of the north side getting the water. There's the backyard filling, and here you'll start seeing the grass starting to turn. I hope you can see it on YouTube. It's starting to get a little coloring there, and that's just all the water coming in and flooding into the yard. And all the birds coming in. It's a hardcore feast day for the birds. They go from house to house, eating all the bugs that float to the top. And is that a nice? Boy, that was quick. And that's it. They just get all nice and full. Here's another perspective of the front. That's me moving my other truck, so I can do a little bit of sweeping on that side, and then the water's going to see coming in here on fast motion. And there it goes. The yard's slowly but surely filling up. Oh, move my truck back. And here comes a little weird thing. Look at the bottom right there between the rows. See that shadow that's happening in that replane? And then it's a slow motion. I have no clue what that is. It's like something was peering over the roof. I don't know what that was. It freaked me out when I saw it on the video. Now I'm releasing the gate because I'm done irrigating. My yard's full. I got my 30 minutes. Now I'm walking over to the valve, and I'm going to close the valve down, and that's it. Valve's closed, irrigation done, yard's full of water. Readjusting my front camera back to its normal view and the back camera to its normal view. And I'm going to adjust it back to straight here in just a minute. You'll see my neighbor's dog in the background. There she is. And she hears something, and she's gone. That's it. Fertilizing and irrigation of the yard. See ya.